I wanted to come on here and say good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic morning so far. Um, Today, I was going to talk about something that you wouldn't think I would say regarding quitting. And when I say quitting, I mean quitting where you gave it your all, and it was something that was important to you, and you just decided it just wasn't in alignment with yourself anymore, or you just changed and you needed something else. One of the things that I heard today in my morning podcast, which I listen to at least a different one every day, was that it takes courage sometimes to quit. Um, Now, the two things in my lifetime that I remember quitting, the first one, actually, there's three. Oh, I better update that title. There's three things, three major things that I quit. So I'm going to go in chronological order. The first thing I quit was I went to the University of Alberta in the Bachelor of Commerce. Very, I should say very smart. I was very smart all throughout, secondary school, all the way till the end of high school. And then I got to university and realized that that style of learning wasn't necessarily something that motivated me. Anyways, to make a long story short, my original major was going to be accounting, and I was going to be an accountant. And then I realized accounting was not exactly what I thought it was. So I changed my major. But the reason I changed my major is because I was strong at it, I was good at it, I found it interesting, and then I was just going to have to deal with the fact that I don't know if I can find a job in it. But I changed it anyways. And I know that my parents might have been a little bit discouraged at the time, right? Having an accounting job is way more, how can we say, secure than a marketing job. Why would somebody go into marketing when they could have had accounting, right? So that was the first one. Now, the reason I quit that was because, like I said, accounting didn't drive me, it didn't motivate me, it didn't make me happy. And I quit that. But I still got my Bachelor of Commerce. Okay. That leads me to my next quitting. That was the bank. So I was able to land a job in the bank at the right time, right after university. And to be honest, it was because of my Bachelor of Commerce major in marketing with my focus on sales that I got into the bank, by the way. Anyways, I got into the bank and I stayed there for 20 years. And then after 20 years and about 20 years and about 9 days, I think, almost to the day, I actually quit. I quit because it wasn't serving me anymore. It wasn't in alignment with what I wanted to do. I wanted to really help people. And so that was the second, I guess, big major deal in my life where I quit. Now, the third quit that I had in my lifetime, which is why I even thought of doing this video, was I quit my first marriage. I quit my first marriage. For those of you guys who don't know, I was married once before Darren, and I quit it. Not without trying, to find ways to be happy, but I quit it. And a lot of people might feel like that's not right. You get married for life. You made a commitment to God, to your family, to your friends, to your husband, to your wife. And I don't disagree with that. I absolutely did make a commitment, but it was the wrong one and it was to the wrong person. Okay. So I changed. I might have been the same person the entire time, but somewhere in my heart and in my mind, I changed what I wanted in life, in a relationship. And I know there's a few people that I have already talked to in the last month who are kind of going through separation, divorce. And not that I necessarily promote it, but what I do promote is being happy. And at the end of this day, at the end of all of this, I think we need to just go through life being happy without having to go and intentionally hurt anybody. Because I don't think anybody goes into a marriage intentionally wanting to hurt anybody and get divorced. I think everyone goes into a marriage hoping they'll be happy, right? So why not call a spade and say you made a mistake and just live life, because it gives everyone the opportunity to find true happiness. And that goes for anything, not just marriages, in your job. I mean, if you're struggling trying to find motivation to get to work every day, And not because, you have to drive through the snow or, leave your kids at home, but because you actually don't find passion in what you do for work. Find something else. Find something else. You have one life. You have one life. If what you're called to do on this life is not what is 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 what you're doing, then don't settle. And yes, I know there's the security of a paycheck, especially in this time of especially during this time. But especially during this time, don't you want to look at everything you've accomplished and realize if you've made, everything you wanted to, your best self, don't you want to look back at your life and think, did I actually go through life with, living my best self? And if you haven't, why are you not looking for it? Okay, so I'm not expecting all of you guys to quit your marriages, quit your job, quit your major, whatever it is. I'm just here to let you know that sometimes quitting means more courage, and you just kind of need to take that on and find a way. Okay, there's so many examples of people who've had courage, quit something, and are just so much happier, doing so many bigger and better things. And at the end of the day, we just all want to be happy. I hope that inspires some of you guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm looking outside and I'm looking at the snow. I'm so glad I get to work from home. There you go. I quit a job and now I get to work from home talking to you nice folks. Anyways, I got you all. Have an awesome day.